One thing that I find that a lot of gentlemen need help with is understanding the right ring size for an engagement ring. What makes the moment is really the ring goes on and it's comfortable.
I always think the ring is like the main part in the end. It's the bit where you get down on one knee and ask them. So it's got to be right.
Because they're going for the element of surprise, it's understanding what routes that you have and techniques, and then you have as close as you can get to a perfect size.
Something to keep in mind is each ring is going to be unique. There's also the width of the band, which will affect how it feels on your finger.
The carat weight of diamond you're going for.
If you're also purchasing a wedding band, that will make the rings feel firmer when you have the two together.
There's all different things that we need to take into account.
If you're proposing somewhere hot, it's going to be a little bit warmer, your hands are going to swell a little bit, and that can often be 1, 2 sizes depending on people's hands.
You just have to do a bit of investigation, and once we have all the evidence, essentially, it can just be made very, very simple.
There's a lot of different methods that you can use. Some people try to tie a string around their partner's finger in the middle of the night and then measure the size of it.
Some people do decide to use string, things along those lines, but it's got some elasticity.
It's not a lot between a size, so although it looks like there's lots of different sizes, actually they're tiny, tiny increments.
Half size is around a diameter change of a 0.2 of a millimetre, so that slight inaccuracy can just mean the size is completely wrong.
Customers can come by.
You can always chat with us and we can advise. We can talk on the phone, we can discuss it.
We can send out a sizer.
We send customers ring sizes. It's a good tool just to find out what approximately your ring size would be.
If you're very clever and she's a heavy sleeper, then you can probably try and put it on her finger while she's asleep.
The most accurate way to find your partner's ring size is get a current ring that she wears, check what finger she wears it on. You normally have a slightly more muscular hand on the right, and then anticipate any differences in design.
It's incredibly rare to get it right the first time. She might want the ring tighter anyway.
So whatever the size difference is, we'll just change it free of charge.
We can alter it and we can fix the size. So having the flexibility puts people's mind at ease, I think.
Maybe she wears it for a few days and sees how it actually feels when she's been wearing it. If it's a tiny bit loose or a tiny bit tight, you can have it changed so that she's happy with it for a lifetime.